Now there's probably sound. I apologize. We had a rogue mute button, and that has been taken care of. So we had the pop out for Kinsler, and then the liner on the ballpark single, which is again 1-13, good conditions at PNC Park tonight. 11 for lefty homers, 5 for righty homers on the ballparks there. So I will do another introduction there of the lineup for the Tigers once I get this inning over. So apologies for that. As I was trying to say, except I had somehow my program here muted itself. Both of these teams are in a position, if they can go on a streak, to try and get into those playoff positions. 19-22 is the record for the Tigers, while the Pirates are 18-22. They are a game behind as far as things go because they had a rain out against the Orioles. Sorry, I was trying to fix something that wasn't needing to be fixed. But anyway, so we get through a clean first for the Tigers, and now it'll be the Pirates, and this is the lineup for Pittsburgh going up against Anibal Sanchez, a veteran pitcher who needs to get some starts. So it'll be Josh Harrison, second base, leading off for the Pirates, and then Gregory Polanco is in left. Marte is still injured, although he will make an appearance off the bench if they need a pinch hitter. Josh Bell at first will bat third. Andrew McCutchen in center hits fourth. Then Matt Joyce in right. Sean Rodriguez third base. Francisco Cervelli catching. Jordy Mercer shortstop. And Jamison Tyone will be pitching. He also has pitcher's hitting card number 1. So here we go. No score going to the bottom of the first. And let me get this here so I can be ready to go. Harrison, 5'8" righty. That's a single over the infielder's head and out into the green grass of home for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Let's see. This is a great situation to try and steal. Anibal Sanchez is +9, so basically any speed rating you get to add 3 to. So with the hold, or you get to add 1 on to a bad lead. So let's see, he needs a 4 or a 6 and he gets a 5, so does not get a good lead, and the 1-13 isn't quite good enough. Here's Polanco, the lefty, 2-9 righty. That's a strikeout. So Anibal Sanchez with his first K of the game. Now Josh Bell, slugger in maybe his, believe this is his first season. 4-7 batting from the left side. He works a walk. So first and second, 1 out, and it's McCutchen, 4-6 righty. That's another walk. He's going to load the bases. So a bad go of it here for Sanchez. Bases loaded. They will play with the corners in and will come home if Joyce hits it to first or third. 6-7 lefty. That is going to be trouble. That will be a single and will score 2 if it's 8-20. If it's 1-7, it's a double, and it's a 1. So a double for Joyce. 2 will score 2-0. Pirates on top. Harrison comes in. Josh Bell comes around to score. No throw. They're going to throw into third just to be sure that... actually, they're not throwing into third. Throwing into home. Just to the cutoff. All right. So now second and third, 1 out. Sean Rodriguez. And they will be playing... they're going to play infield in here against Rodriguez. 3-6. That's a grounded to third base A. With second and third, the batter is out and the runners hold, so he throws to first in time for the out. And now Cervelli, two runners in scoring position with 2 outs. Can he get the clutch hit here? 5-9, righty. Normal home run. He is weak, so that is a single, and that's going to score 2. It's going to be 4-0 right off the bat, right out of the gate. A couple of RBIs for Cervelli. Now a Marlin. And getting a lot of playing time with Alfaro injured. So Mercer, Cervelli's at first, 2 outs. Can Anibal get out of this inning? 2-5. That is more trouble on a 2-5. 1-5 would be a triple. It's a 6, so a single. That'll be first and third, and they're going to bat around here in the first. And so Tyone, pitcher's hitting card number 1. Sanchez is praying for a 1-3 on the white die, and he gets it. 1-5 is a strikeout to end the inning. But that is a crooked number in the first. 4-0. Hey, looky there. There's our buddy Chris from Tabletop Sports Delaware. From the south side of this fine state. Well, he's not a whole lot farther south than I am, but just enough to keep it honest, you know? And no, it's not a beer, I swear. So 4-0. And he probably came out here because he saw it was the Pirates, and already the Pirates have a rather comfortable lead. Anibal Sanchez not very good in this season, so as I said, he needs to get starts. I'm trying to do usage in a good way, and that means that with 20, is that 26? That is a 26 start campaign. He needs to get, for us, almost 9, and at the moment, Anibal Sanchez has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 starts. So he needs to either get 2 or 3 starts the rest of this season, and we don't have a whole lot of time left. So that's why he is starting this game, and he seems to get rocked every time out, and this is no different. So let's introduce the Tigers lineup, although we've already gone through 3 batters. It's Kinsler at second, Upton in center, Miggy at third base, V-Mart first, JD in right, Saltalamacchia behind the plate, shortstop will be Alex Presley in left, and Anibal Sanchez, we already saw him. There's a good chance he won't hit in this game. We may have to go to the pen early for the Tigers. Let me double check there. Okay, so Fulmer went 7 last game, so they can absorb a long bullpen stint tonight. So we can make that work. So not a whole, yeah, it's a pretty diminutive state, if you will. All right, here's V-Mart. 2-3. Well, there's a possible single off Tyone on the 2-3. That's a 1-16 chance, and it is a 16. He just gets it past the infield, and V-Mart reaches. So here's JD Martinez. There's a 2-5. That's a single. So Martinez, of the V variety, is going to be able to cruise into third base without a throw. First and third, nobody out. So this is just the way Detroit would want to respond in this situation. So we roll the D20 for anybody new to Super Advanced. We roll the D20. That kind of covers any potential wild pitches, balks, or passed balls in the run of play here. So they're going to play with the infield back. They will give up the Victor Martinez run in order to get 2 outs. So let's see. There's another 2-5, and that's a walk. So we've got the dice tower, and it's still getting some fun results. I think that's 3 2s in a row. So let's be a little bit more proactive about this. So here's Ibar with the bases loaded, nobody out. They will again play with the infield back. They want 2 outs if they can get it. 3-8. There is exactly what they're looking for. That'll be a grounder to second. That'll be Harrison, throws to Mercer, gets the first, over to, that's Josh Bell at first for the out. Martinez will end up at third. Victor Martinez scores, but that'll be 2 outs and a 4-1 lead still. So they'll take that trade. And they could walk Alex Presley to get to Sanchez's spot. And nah, they're gonna be bold. They're gonna pitch to Presley here. 2 outs. There's a 5-8 lefty. That's a fly ball to left. That'll be Polanco making the grab, which retires the side. So I got to remember to update this scoreboard so that you guys have it on the fly. And I keep clicking the wrong thing. Okay, where did I go here? Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to do 5 things at once and it confuses me. So it'll be Josh Harrison, top of the order. We had a, I don't know, there's this argument all the time in baseball. What constitutes the hit around? Do you have to have 10? Or does it, so is this a bad around? I don't know. I consider this to be a hitting around, all 9 coming to the plate. But some people would say you have to get to the 10th batter. So anyway, so Harrison leading off again, second inning, 6-10, righty. That's going to be another single most likely. 1-18, and it's a 13, so another single, 2 for 2 for Harrison. And with a 4, well, it's a 3-run lead. You know what, with a 3-run lead, they're going to try to send Harrison. He needs a 4 or a 6 when you sum these, and he gets the 6, so that will make him it's a 1-19 chance. You get to add 3 because of Sanchez and Saltalamacchia. They're a horrible combo for holding runners. So 1-19, as long as it's not 20, and it's 17. Boy, that's Polanco will continue his at bat, but that's a high number right there. That'll throw a lot of guys out. Continuing his at bat, and there's a 1, which could be a wild pitch. 1-9 on that. It's 11 to none. Polanco 4-10. Lefty is going to be a grounder to third. X. That's Miguel Cabrera, who is a 5E21. So, look out below. And there's a 5 and a 4. That's a single. It's going to score another run. That's 5 in 2 innings. Any errors? That's a 7 total on an E21. Not an error, but it is a single in to score Harrison 5-1. So Detroit, they are going to have to start planning for Shane Green to eat some innings here. So Josh Bell with Polanco at first. We could try stealing with Polanco, but it's up to 4. Let's hold off. Josh Bell 3-8, 1-14, another single. It's 15. There's a grounder to first, which is going to be tossed to to Ibar for the force. Fielder's choice for Bell. It's 1 out. I'm getting my teams confused here for some stupid reason. McCutcheon, well, there's 1 to 3 is a balk. Check, and so that's a 2. So Anibal Sanchez does have a balk rating. It's a 4. And he misses out because it's 5. So no balk there. So here's McCutcheon. Runner at first, 1 out, 1-4. He draws a walk. That is the 3rd walk issued by Sanchez in under 2 innings. So, if he gives up any more runs, he's gone. So, Joyce at the plate, doubled in the first and second, 1 out, 3-7, another walk, and they have seen enough. Actually, that's going to be it. He just continually walked guys, and a lot of it's off the hitter's card. But all right, this is getting ridiculous. Anibal, what's wrong with you, man? Manager gives him a rightful slap upside the face, and all right, he goes 1 1/3 innings, and it's gonna be Shane Green who will be on mop-up duty. And yeah, Presley, he had his 1 at bat, and they're gonna have to call on Tyler Collins. And as I predicted, no plate appearances for Sanchez in this one. 3-0-5. And the pitcher spot's going to be up here. So that's that. All right. Let's do this. Okay. Alex has left the building. So, that's a good way to slow down a game, is to have a pitching change in the 2nd inning. One thing at a time. Well, I'm working it. So base is loaded now. I mean, they have to play with the infield in, right? 1 out. What is it? 5-1. They got to try and get out of this inning. Here's Sean Rodriguez. 4-9 righty. That's a strikeout. That's the 2nd out. That's a big out. Now they can play the infield back for Cervelli. 2 down. Nowhere to put him. 4-7 righty. That's a fly ball to right. Underneath it will be J.D. Martinez, and the catch is made, and the damage is limited. So if Detroit comes back and wins this, the pitching of Shane Green will probably be a big part of it, because that was a real pickle, and he found his way around it. So 5-1 going to the 3rd. So, RJL, I've spoken with you here recently. Chris, how's life? Not sure if you're still in the room here. Hope things are well. Good to see you. Good to see anybody who is in the room right now, but please feel free to comment. In one moment, because I am curious. Yeah, well, we got to have 5. No, never mind. I need to shut up. Anyway, here's Tyler Collins. 210 against a righty is a single. All right, So Collins gets aboard. Kinsler. Should we hit and run? Should we? I think we should just. Oh, that's a 2. Potential balk or passed ball. 1 to 3 would be a balk. 4 to 6 passed ball check, and that will be Cervelli, who's a 1 to 3 check, and it's a 2. So Collins will advance to second on the passed ball. So Kinsler will continue at the at-bat. That's a hard shot right at second base, and Harrison makes the catch. And that's 1 out. Great to hear, Tabletop Sports Delaware. Here's Upton, 311. Ballpark homer. But he's a righty. It's a 1 to 5 here at PNC. Not very friendly to the right-handers out in left field. 1 to 5. It's a 2. It's gone. 2-run homer, and that's 5-3. So, just like that, it's back to being a ball game as Justin Upton cracks the bat and just gets it over the fence. So, traveling fans, what few of them are there, trying to have a gander at a beautiful ballpark in Steel City, just the other side of downtown, across the, I believe it's the Allegheny, which one of the great things about what I love about Pittsburgh, although there's not always a big fan of all their teams, but the Pirates are ones that I have some admiration for, I guess. But Allegheny, the headwaters of the Allegheny are right up around where I grew up. Same county. So I dropped the die as I was being a little too loquacious. Here's Cabrera, 6-7 righty is a strikeout. That's the second out. Again, 5-3. I guess I should update this. And now Victor Martinez, 2-2, and there's another single. So he is 2 for 2 off Tyone, and JD Martinez could tie this ball game if he were to get into one here. 3-9 is a strikeout. That was the column, but that is the wrong sum total of the black dice, and that retires the side. They do get 2 on 3 hits, 1 man left. So yeah, I've got to go to PNC. We were going to go last year, and the dates didn't quite work out for the vacation I was planning to take. Instead, we went to Cleveland. But I think next year probably be planning. I think I would like to knock out 2 ballparks that I've never been to before. So we'll see. Okay, so we got Shane Green, who is a little bit closer to hitting because his team just put 6 to the plate. Here's Mercer, 4-2 righty. That's a grounder to first. Victor Martinez, a 5-E13, so not the greatest out there at fielding. And there's a 2. So that is a single. And a 13 on an E13 is an error. So ball gets away from the... Mercer was going to beat it anyway, and then the throw got away from Shane Green, who was covering. So that's an E3. Not a great throw there. So here's Tyone. He is a B bunter. They'll be playing in, so that makes him a C, and he will try to sacrifice Mercer to third. There's a 4 on a C. That could be a hit. That would be yet another problem. So let's see. So speed. Batter lays down a great bunt, has a chance to beat it out. Roll the 20-sided die. If it falls within the running range of the batter, it's a single. So Tyone is a 1 to 10, and he is out. So with a 2, so that's sack pitcher to Kinsler. So Green to Kinsler, 1 out, but that does advance the runner to third. Josh Harrison, 2 for 2. Can he do it again? This time off Green. 6-8 righty. That's a walk. And they were playing infield in, and they will play. They're going to play corners. They're going to play infield in here as well. Polanco is not a great threat to be able to be turned into 2 here. So let's see. Infield in. Could try stealing with Harrison again. Green's a little better, but still it would be the same factor. Let's just stick with this. 5-7 lefty. Another walk, so Green is running into control issues too. The ump is really pinching the strike zone tonight. And that brings up Josh Bell with a chance to do some major damage, although he's not quite the power hitter he becomes at this point in his career. So again, infield in, Bell facing Green. 1-7. That's another walk, and in to score comes Mercer. Walks home a run, and that's 3 in a row for Green. That is a disaster as far as a pitcher goes. So you just got to throw strikes. So still 1 out. Base is still loaded. They're still playing the infield in. It's now 6-3. Just when Detroit thinks they're back in it. 3-8. That's a strikeout, so they can move the infield to normal depth for Matt Joyce. Can Green get the out here and only surrender the 1 run? 5-2 lefty. That's a grounder to second. Kinsler, 1E10. Should be able to, he gets to it, should be able to make the play here, but let's see. Stranger things have happened. E10 and a 6 is good to go. The out is made at first, and that is it. So Pittsburgh could have gotten more, leaves the bases loaded, and we will go to the 4th. 6-3 Pirates on top. So yeah, that's really frustrating. I am pretty frustrated right now. So, you know, just not a whole lot of consideration around these parts anymore, if I do say so myself. Salta Lamacchia, 5 for batting from the left side. Catcher X. It's going to be Cervelli, 3E4. 3 and 9. That will be a grounder, and let's see, he does make the play, so that's the first out. 2-3 on the scoring if you're keeping track of it at home. Ibar, 5-9 lefty. That's a grounder to short. It's Mercer, 3 E10, 3 and 2. That's a single. And a 15 on an E10. Does that get us an error as well? No, it does not. Single for Ibar. Things are not going to go. Oh, and so this is the pitcher spot. And they want Green to eat another inning, or 2. So he's a C bunter. He's going to lay down the bunt here for Ibar and try to make this a productive out. It's D7. That is a good sacrifice. And then the 3 equals the pitcher, I believe. So 1-4. Ibar goes to second base. And that's 2 outs. So here is Collins. 2 down. 1-8. Righty strikes him out. And that retires the side. So we're going to the bottom of the 4th. 6-3. I'll tell you. And I'll tell you what, RJL. If you're still in the room here, I assume you are. I hope you are. Love to have you hang out. I don't blame you if you go play your game, because there are people who just, you know, I have a little bit of time here. I am trying to play a game, and then there are people who play 10 games a day on the live stream, and you know, it just, you know, I thought there was a community around here, but I just don't know anymore. I think it's kind of dead at this point, but that's just me. I don't know, I could be wrong. Sean Rodriguez, 1-6 against a righty. That's a ballpark homer. 1-5. We already had Upton get one of those, but that will be a fly out to left. 1 out. So, Cervelli, not complaining. I'm just playing the game here. We're going to have fun with it. And fly ball to center field X. So that's Upton. 4E4. Not the greatest range out there. And it's a 1. So, might as well fry that one up and put it on the plate next to some good old-fashioned home fries. And let's see, that's a triple. That is a triple. 4 and a 1, and you might get an inside, you might get a complete, let's see, so that's, what is that? That's 16 for center field on an E4. That is an, yeah, so triple E2, triple in an air, batter and runner score. Well, that is going to be a, what most people would consider to be an inside the park home run for Francisco, Mr. Catcher himself. That is going to be a triple, scored a triple and an air, E8, and that is going to make it 7-1. Appreciate you sticking around here, RJL. I will do my best to speed this thing up here. Not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna go out of, I'm not gonna make it insane, but yeah, I have a gripe, and I just need to put it in. So that's a grounder to shortstop, and that will be a play made by Ibar. That's 2 outs, and Tyone hasn't been his best tonight, but he will continue, and that is the 3rd out. So we're going to go to the 5th with a 6-3 score in favor of the home team, Pittsburgh. Yeah, well, you know, I don't want to, I really don't mean to cast aspersions and stuff, but you know, there's just a situation that is, it's 1-7, righty. Fly ball out to center field. It'll be caught by McCutcheon, who is out with an injury for 1 game, but he is back. Justin Upton, 1-9. That's also a fly ball to McCutcheon. This time he just has to shade in a bit and make the grab. And now Miguel Cabrera with 2 outs. 6-7 righty. That's a strikeout. Tyone, I just talked bad about him. 1-2-3 inning. A great follow-up for that guy. So it is 6-3. We are in the bottom. We're at the bottom of the fifth, and it's the fourth time that Josh Harrison has come to the plate. So we're really filling up the grid here. So here is Harrison, 6'10", righty. That's a grounder to shortstop. So that will be I-bar. What is I-bar? 3E24. So as long as the range doesn't get him, and it's a 7, he does get to it barely. He's going to have to make a good throw, and that's 15 on an E. Or did I say 24? I did. That is a possible error. Sure enough, it is. Everything has gone wrong for the Tigers here. They've, what's that? Is that the third error? 1, 2, 3. That's 3 errors so far. 1 on Upton, 1 on Victor Martinez, and 1 on I-bar now. So Harrison at first. It is 7-1. Or 7-3, my bad. Sorry, 7-3. And we're not gonna worry about stealing here. 6'10", lefty, grounder to short again. Can I-bar do this one? And with a lefty up, that's going to turn him into a 4. Well, 4 and 16 is... It's going to be... They'll get the lead runner, and that's all, as long as he doesn't give up another error. And he does not this time. So that is going to be 6-4. Fielder's choice. And they do the swap C for Polanco and Harrison. So now, Josh Bell against Green. 3-6, righty. That is going to be at least a single. It is a single. 2 stars. So Polanco cruises into third base, and Pittsburgh back in business. And let's see. So Green is. So he is. He's not tired yet, but this will be the inning. Oh boy, and potential balk or passed ball. He doesn't have a balk rating, so there won't be that. So here's McCutcheon. Again, infield in here, 2-8. Grounder to short with an A and with a plus. The plus, this is the only situation where the plus means anything in super advanced Stratomatic, is when the infield is playing in. And I'm double checking because it doesn't come up very often. But do not award with, let's see. With infield in, convert any batter's card ground ball followed by a plus to read single 2 stars. So the infield in is going to lead to a single for McCutcheon, and that will bring in Polanco. And I think we're going to have to call on the bullpen again here. This is, now it's, what, 8-3? No shortage of runs here tonight. And, well, you know what? Detroit will get their bullpen warming up. But, man, this game is just going to take a long time. When you start getting into the bullpen early, it's... Okay, so let's go to... Get Alex Wilson warming up. I'm going to try... it's Matt Joyce. We'll let him pitch to Matt Joyce. One more hitter walk, and he is tired. So, again, infield in. You got to do it. 1-9. That is a strikeout. So that's 2 outs. Would be the third out if it weren't for the error on Eric I-bar to lead off the inning. So, again, first and third. Infield back this time. And another potential balk or passed ball. So this is Saltalamacchia. I think he's rated 0, so no passed ball chance. 6-6 righty. That is a strikeout. He just avoids his being tired, and that will be it for the 5th. So Pittsburgh has scored in every inning, and I think we will call that a game for green. He goes, what, 3 2/3 innings? Not particularly effective in any of them, but Tyone gets a rather swank 8-run effort in his on his behalf tonight, so that's certainly helped him go through hopefully the 6th here. Here's Victor Martinez, 2-8. That's a single. So the Pirates are going to have to start mulling a move to the pen here, and their pen's in pretty good shape. The only one they can't use is Neftali Felice, which it doesn't look like they're going to need a save. So, let's see. They're going to get Jeff Locke warming up. He is in the pen right now, and he will potentially be a long reliever to use. But Martinez on first. Victor. JD at the plate now with nobody out. 4-8 righty. And that is going to be cracked over the head of McCutcheon. That's a double. Victor will hold up at third. 2 on, nobody out. So Tyone is 6 inning would be his weakness, and that's where we're at. So one more hitter walk, and he will be tired. And so we've got Locke just about warmed up here. And so do we want to use him against Saltalamacchia? Let's see if Tyone can get out of this inning. Oh boy, potential wild pitch. Can we get back-to-back ones? Nope. So Salty again, infield back here. They just want outs. 5-11, batting from the left side. It's a fly ball to left. That's Polanco. 2 on the range. 2-11. He gets to it. I got to take a look at the back side of this chart. That's one of the things that annoys me about the chart design, is that you got to turn them over. So that will be a sac fly as long as there's no error on Polanco. And again, he is an E8 and a 10. He will make the grab, but that will be a sacrifice. 7 into score of Victor Martinez. That makes it 8-4. And I got to do this. So, runner at second, 1 out. Eric Ibar, 5-7. Hey, Larry Harris, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. 5-7, batting from the left. Here's a grounder to second. Should move the runner up. It is Harrison, 2E10. And 2-20. So, and then a 13 on an E10. That should still be fine, and it is. So that's going to be a 4-3. And on the X chart, that's called the decide. So, or not a decide, it's called a right. So if it goes to the right of the runner, which it does here, that moves JD Martinez to third. And that brings up the pitcher spot. So I'm glad we got Green through that inning, so this is kind of a natural spot to lift the pitcher. And Tyone almost through the inning. Runner at third. They'll have Adam Frazier pinch hit here. Let's see if he can get through the inning, only giving up the 1 run. 2 outs. 3-11, 1-6, a single, and it's a 9, so that will be a liner to second and caught. And that should not be Frazier, because he is with the he's with the Pirates. I'm making mistakes because I'm trying to be fast here. We're in a muck-up game, and so we need Romine. I'm going to pick a lefty, And let me just see something. Only one of those pinch hitters could actually get a hit, and I'm not going to pick him because it's a ballpark single anyway. So that's going to be a grounded to second, and that retires the side. So my bad. I'm kind of getting all flustered here, and that's fine. Things are fine. We do make mistakes, you know, all of us. So don't be hard on yourself when you do, because it's very easy. These games are pretty can be kind of intense. Not every game is like that. If you're playing super advanced, I would say yeah, it's pretty intense. A lot of things to pay attention to, and I'm just trying to get all my stuff up here in the right spots. Okay. So we've got Alex Wilson. He will pitch for the Tigers. Going to face Cervelli. It is 8-4. Bottom of the sixth. 1-9 is a strikeout. Mercer. 4-9 righty. It's a 1-3 single chance. And that's going to be a liner to short. 2 outs. Caught by Ibar. And now we will go with Adam Frazier. How about that? 5 lefty, strikes him out, and that'll be a 1-2-3 inning for Wilson. So we're through 6. 8-4, Pirates in control, seems. And that will be it for Tyone. 6 strong innings from the youngster. And they will hand it to Locke. And no other outfielders, so we got to stick with Collins here against Locke. So lefty, 6-6 lefty. That is a double. Going to be in the gap. This game not over yet. Kinsler at the plate. 4-8 righty. That's a single. It'll score a run. Remember, we don't have Feliz available for the Pirates, so I don't know how long they're going to stick with Locke. That makes it 8-5. Pirates now, let's see. They have Tony Watson. He's their closer, so they're going to start looking at Bastardo. Look at Bastardo and Rivero up here in the 7th. Felipe Rivero. As those first 2 batters are not instilling any confidence. Okay, so runner at first. And you got -1 for Kinsler. It'll be a 1-15. You know what? They need runs. We're not going to try stealing, although it's probably would be a wise move here to try. 3-9. That is a single into left, and I think Kinsler will hold up. Actually, he's going to go to third. They're going to throw into second to keep Upton there. So, yeah, that is going to be, and actually it wouldn't be Rivero. They're both lefties. So going to have to be Juan Nicasio. Locke is toast. Does nothing. No run. No innings pitched here. Gets no outs. So Nicasio. First and third. Nobody out. 8-5, tying run to the plate, and it's Miguel Cabrera facing Nicasio. Potential wild pitch, 1-5. It's a 12, so none there. Cabrera, 2-5 is a grounder to the pitcher. They were playing infield back, so that is going to be 2 outs. 1-4-3 in to score Kinsler. It's 8-6 now, but they do get 2 outs out of that. So add another run, 8-6. Brings up Victor Martinez. 3-7 is a strikeout, which ends the inning. So 8-6, it is the stretch. It has been a pretty eventful game so far. And just to reset, it is 8-6. We've got a 4-run first for Pittsburgh, and then Detroit nibbled at it in the second and the third, and then they've nibbled at it again in the 6th and the 7th as Alex Wilson shut the door on the Pirates in the 6th, and he's going to try and get them out here again. It'll be Harrison to lead off. Top of the order for the Pirates. They need some more insurance here. 5-10 righty is a pop-up. Hovering underneath that will be Miguel Cabrera, and he makes the catch. That's 1 out. Gregory Polanco, 2-9. That's a strikeout. And now with 2 away, Josh Bell, 3-6. And that will be a double if it's a 1-6. And it is. It is a 2. So that brings up McCutcheon. A little 2-out rally here. 4-9 righty is a 1-3 single chance. It's a 16. That'll be a liner to short. Caught by Ibar, and that is going to retire the side. We're going to the 8th. It's still 8-6. Tigers still in this. They look like they were out of it, but not so much. So let's see. They're going to get Rivero warming up just in case. Actually, no, they're going to have Bastardo up, so they will stick with him in the pen. They're going to start with Nicasio against Martinez, matching up righty-righty. 5-6. That's a strikeout. First out recorded here in the top of the 8th. Now it'll be Salta Lamacchia. 3-7. That's a strikeout. 3 strikeouts in a row for Juan Nicasio. And now Eric Ibar. That is a 3-8. That's a grounder to second base. Harrison throws to first to Bell, and that retires the side. So we're going to go to the bottom of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. And Detroit's going to have to make another move to the pen. So it's Joyce Rodriguez Cervelli. It'd be Mark Lowe. Okay. Joyce. 5-5 lefty. Grounder to short. That'll be Ibar. He's a 3 E24 if I recall. Yes, he is. 3 and a 1 is a single. The defense has not done wonders for. So E24 and 13 is not an error, but the defense has been lacking for the Tigers today, and that range check bites him again. Here's Rodriguez. 2-6 is a walk. That's another thing that's hurt the Tigers, are bases on balls. First and second, nobody out for Cervelli, who is 2 for 4. 3-5. Hit by pitch injury. It's an 8. One game we're not even going to bother. I have to divide them by 3. So bases loaded. They're going to have to play the infield in again against Mercer. 5-5 righty, and that's a grounder to shortstop with the infield in. So let's see how this works out. It's got the potential to be a problem here. So I-bar again is a 3. 3 and 11 is a G2. So he makes a play. Let's see what it is on the G2. Infield in, bases loaded, leader. So they just get the lead runner. 6-2, fielder's choice. Everybody advances a base. 1 out. Still infield in, and whoa, the Pirates, they've got Tony Watson loosening up. And they're going to get John Jaso in for the pinch hit opportunity. So John Jaso, again, infield in here. 1 away. 3-5 is a walk. It's going to walk home another run. That makes it 9-6. Rodriguez comes home. This is the game that never ends. Okay, so Harrison now. Again, infield has to play in. Two 9. That is a grounder to short. This is going to be a turn 2, 6-2-3, and that will end the inning. So they do get 1 run, but we're going to go to the ninth, 9-6, and it still is a save opportunity for Tony Watson. See if he can get the job done here. And it'll be the pitcher spot to start. And they really don't have much of a choice. They're going to use catcher James McCann as the pinch hitter. Top of the ninth, facing Watson. So here we go. They need 3 runs. 1-7 is a walk. So there is one magical mystery tour. Ouch. Oh, that hurts. My foot slipped. It's fallen asleep from sitting here so long. And I just banged my shin. So, okay, Tyler Collins against Watson. 4-7 lefty is a strikeout, 1 out. Kinsler. $111 is a grounder to short. This is going to be the ball game. That'll be Mercer to Harrison to Bell, and that is it. Pirates take game 3. And that is it. So there you have it. Pittsburgh gets to 19-22. The Tigers drop to 19-23. Pittsburgh has a game to make up against Baltimore. The win goes to Jamison Tyone. The loss to Anibal Sanchez, who yet again has underperformed. Although, actually, he may have just quote-unquote performed, because I think his ERA in the season is 5.87. So, you know, it may be closer to reality than what I would like to admit. But anyway, just hang on. I'm going to show you the shirt here, but I just want to take a second in doing this so it doesn't look really goofy, although that's kind of my it's the way it usually is. So let's shrink that guy down and move this here. So I'm just gonna, oh, man, everything is messing up. Oh, I just want to move this out of the way, put it down here somewhere. Okay, so I want to just take a moment and say, you know, I'm just somewhat sorry for just not being particularly pleasant there at one point. Just you know, sometimes you know, I just get, during the week I just get a couple hours. And that's all I ask for, is probably once, maybe twice during the week, to be able to put a video on here, and then I should just not look at stuff that's going on at the same time, because it just isn't good for my psyche. But I do, and what am I going to do about it? It's a free country. People can do what they want. So anyway, yeah, Beavis Butthead. Anyway, so I'm going to sign off here. Thank you to those who, RJL, I appreciate you hanging out in the chat here. You could have just gone and played, and you know, other people do it. What am I going to do? I just come out and do what I'm going to do, and we have fun with it. So, but I appreciate that, and I apologize to you for kind of like jumping on right before you're ready. But obviously we can only do so much. So I'm going to sign off so you have your chance to have a rollout with, I'm assuming, some payoff pitch. So anyway, thank you for viewing. If you hit like, I'd appreciate it. And this is game 208, so we're getting pretty close to the final bit down the stretch here. So see you next time here on the channel. Have a great evening, everybody, and hang in there. Oh, I wanted to restart this. Here we go. There you go. Is it working? It is working. It's just really low. There we go. It's my tune. I played it. I'm happy about it. See ya.